everybody, welcome into Northern Life here with Briggs and Ryan. I'm Hunter. Thanks for joining us on this Friday, which also happens to be the last show of the year. So we'll see you guys next year, right?
We'll see you.
That's my favorite joke.
It's like such a dad joke.
Beat me to it. I was waiting for that today.
I just did a show with Mitchell, the noon show earlier today, and he said that to me before we left because we're going to be both on the morning show on Monday. So he said, we'll see you next year. It's the classic joke every single year.
Bright and early, too, for you.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, look out. We're going to see what happens.
You guys got any fun weekend plans at all? For the final weekend of the year?
I'll chime into mine. I'm going down to the Twin Cities. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But going down to the Twin Cities.
Okay.
So hopefully the weather pans out.
Yeah, it should be pretty decent. I'm going up to Orr tonight, actually. We've got a gig over at the Muni in Orr. So if you're around there, come on and check us out. And then Saturday, just hanging out. Sunday, going to bed early to go on the morning show on Monday. So it's going to be solid.
How about you?
Cool.
Yeah, what about you?
This is kind of crazy, actually, but my husband's gym is doing a 24-hour rowing challenge that I just got roped into. So I'm on a team of 4, and we have to rotate between the 4 of us, rowing consistently for 24 hours.
No way!
This is a very new development.
I just got some flashbacks from the blindfold we just did. That sounds wonderful. I'm sure it's a great cause.
Wonderful.
But
It is, the money raised does go to a good cause.
Okay.
It's put on by Rogue, which is a fitness company, and they donate the money to a good cause. But I don't know how or why I'm doing this, but it starts tonight at 8 o'clock. So after work, just heading there.
How many hours are you doing? Are you doing 2 of them? Or
I think we're going to do maybe like 1 hour at a time.
Okay.
And then let's just keep that rotation going for 24 hours.
So then do you hang around there for the 3 hours, or do you go have some food, get some coffee?
I'm hoping I'll get to leave a little bit and go let the dogs out or something. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting.
Wow, good on you guys.
Yeah.
I'll report back next week.
Best of luck.
Yes.
My
Thank
goodness.
Good luck.
Oh, man. Well, before all that, coming up today, it's another Top 5 Friday as we're sharing our favorite photos on our camera rolls from 2023. We'll also share more about what the past year has meant to each of us. I got distracted by
What is that
Hunter's photo with the skateboard.
Hunter's just shredded it on the skateboard.
That's what I do. I'm like Tony Hawk.
Does it every day. Hey, plus it's this Packers Vikings this Sunday night down in Minneapolis. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, both teams are fighting for a spot in the NFC playoff picture. So we'll be making some important selections later on in this show.
I would call it a certified playoff game this weekend.
Essentially it is,
Basically, it is, I would say. So
Whoever loses probably is out, right?
Exactly. I would say so.
Slim chance. I think Packers lose. It's like a 1% chance to get in. So important game for them.
Yeah, a lot on the line. Well, before we get to today's talkers, we received this awesome email the other day from our viewer Dave, who wanted to let us know, I absolutely love watching you during your midday programming, adding that you kids never disappoint when it comes to putting a smile on my face. Thank you, Dave. That's nice.
That's super sweet.
Yeah. Also, he said, in a world with news reports of war and political conflicts, he fully embraces the escape we provide to our many viewers.
I like that word, escape. It's a nice escape from the everything life, you know? It's kind of solid.
It's been a good year, but at the same time, I feel like most years are challenging, and life itself is challenging. So we're glad that we can help provide an escape to you all out there. Well, hey, I wanted to share some good news for my friends and family as we head into the weekend here. My little sister Erica, guys, just graduated from grad school this week, obtaining a master's degree in public health. So she has been working so hard to achieve that, and I am certainly a proud older brother.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Way smarter than any of us. That's amazing.
Way smarter than me.
A master's degree, that is fantastic.
That is for sure.
What's she doing next?
Yeah, does she have any plans?
She's currently doing data entry, I believe, for the Minnesota Department of Public Health.
Wow.
So I think, something in the data entry space, but we'll wait and see. I'm just very proud of her. You know, she's had a lot of challenges in her life. She has, like type 1 diabetes and things like that, so she attacks each day. So I'm very proud of you, Erica.
Yep.
So.
Good job, Erica.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yes.
And also, as we were talking about our weekend, my good friends Mac and Grace are getting married this weekend, and I can't wait to be a groomsman in that wedding down in St. Paul. That's what I'm up to. And Grace is actually originally from Duluth up here, and her brother still lives here as well. And last summer, I got the chance here to help Mac surprise Grace with a proposal up at Shovel Point at Tetegooch State Park.
Those are beautiful photos right there.
Yeah, so.
Were you the one hiding and taking the photo of the proposal?
It was in plain sight. There was no hiding either. We were in plain sight, but she turned around to look at the water, and he got down on one knee and proposed. So it should be a beautiful ceremony this weekend.
That'll be a lot of fun. Cool. Good for you guys.
Yeah,
What a fun weekend to get married too. New Year's Eve weekend.
Yeah, I know. When the ball drops, they'll be celebrating.
Oh, it's actually on New Year's Eve.
It's on New Year's Eve.
So it's on Sunday.
Yeah,
Wow.
how about that?
That's pretty cool.
It's becoming a cool thing to do, I think. Throw a party for all your friends and family.
Yeah.
And every year you get to celebrate your anniversary too.
Yep.
That's neat. Hunter, you've been celebrating, rocking and rolling in Proctor. How was your gig this week?
It was awesome. It was this past Wednesday. We were up at Legends Bar, and a lot of folks came out, actually. It was super cool. It's my brother, kind of hard to see in the lighting there, but he's got a Green Day
He's
shirt
there
on.
somewhere, kind of camouflage.
Exactly. He's got the camouflage going, but we had a lot of people come out, a lot of requests also, a lot of dancers out there, so it was a fun night. We're just a random Wednesday night, but a lot of people out there having fun and celebrating the new year coming up. Christmas, a lot of folks left over Christmas partying too, so it was a lot of fun there. A lot of fun songs that night.
You've been hanging out in Proctor a lot. You've been at a lot of Proctor event spaces playing.
Right, the Powerhouse, Legends Bar, and who knows, maybe another bar. The Keyboard, I think, is there too, so maybe we'll head there sometime soon.
Proctor's chock full of fun.
It is. You gotta love Proctor.
Let's go Rails.
Yep.
Well, hey, hopefully the weather will soon cooperate for this year's 50th annual American Birkebeiner race in Wisconsin. And as we wait to see what Mother Nature will do, we'd love to hear what you think we should do in Cable and Hayward. We're making plans to do our live shows from the area in February for that event. And we want to learn from you what sorts of activities we should try or the people we need to meet. We love featuring people connected to this race or just local folks who help put it on in one way or another. So yeah, send us those ideas. That would be super fun. I love the Berkey. It's real fun.
It's a blast, and that would be our first live show out in the field if we were to do that. So that'd be a lot of fun too. You know, I'm very excited to do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe and set up for more opportunities in the summer too to do that sort of thing.
Yes.
So we'll see.
Yes, crossing our fingers.
Yep.
All right, coming up, we're going down memory lane, scrolling through our favorite photos. Welcome back. As the month of December comes to a close, we're getting ready to start things off on a high note in the new year. But before we get to January 1st, we're spending today's Top 5 Friday by looking at our favorite photos on our phones from over the past year. I love this one. Such a fun prompt, Ryan, you came up with.
I did it.
Yeah.
It took me months, but I came up with a really good prompt. No.
I love it.
They've all been good.
I know.
Yes.
Well, we're going to start with you, Hunter. Let's see your picks.
It was fun looking back at the phone and looking at all the photos. So this is me and my dad. I got to go fishing a lot this summer. So this is me and my dad, one of our favorite activities. And this is also going out fishing. This is my favorite photo that I took of just the nature of the beauty of the thing. This is the Northwoods Band over at Chisholm opening for Hairball. Just half the people showing up at that time, but there was more people that showed up later on. And then we went out camping this summer. We haven't gone camping in a long time. That's my mom and brother and myself. And then that's our first photo from our first ever shoot that we went on.
With Corin Kramer, right?
Yes,
With
you're right.
pottery.
The pottery shoot. So that was super cool. It was an awesome year full of just nothing but joy, honestly. I'm very blessed in my life with everything at work and everything at home, and just thankful for everything that I have. So life is good right now. I'm loving it.
How do you think you've grown over the past year?
Oh,
if I were to ask.
my waistband size, of course. No,
You also have your belt today? You didn't have your belt the other
I
day.
found my belt. We're good to go. So there we go. That's solid.
Step up.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But I mean, as a person, boy, that's a deep question. I don't know. I've learned a lot more, so that's fantastic. Every single year I get to learn a lot more, and I've learned a lot more this year, and I feel very good going into this 2024. Is that what we're going into?
Yes.
Expanding your horizons at work with this new show, too.
Exactly.
True.
Yep.
True for all of us.
Reading the prompter more?
You're learning how to read better from a distance. That's been going really good so far. So we'll see what happens in 2024. Hopefully I don't take a step back. Hopefully I keep progressing forward with the prompter.
I think you will.
We'll see what happens. Briggs, what about you?
Yeah, let's see what we got first. Oh, the beautiful wedding shower that our coworkers threw for Matt and I right before our wedding in July. That was great. This was on Matt's birthday, and I remember taking this photo because it was at a big shift for him at the time. He was just getting ready to open his gym.
Yeah.
It was his birthday, a lot of changes, so that was just a special picture. You saw my dogs there.
Yep.
Any photo of my dogs is always my favorite, so it's very hard to
Fills
narrow
up the
them
camera
down.
roll.
Oh, yeah, honestly, I was scrolling going through, and I was like, well, maybe I should take less photos of these guys. I don't know. No, it's always more photos of dogs, always more. And this photo of the dog is especially cool. That was Wildfire, who you might remember raced in the Bear Grease last year after he was injured when a snowmobile hit him on a training run in Northwest Wisconsin. Yeah, so he went through like really intense rehab, and he was able to finish the race. I can't remember what place. I want to say it was second place, but oh gosh, don't quote me. I'll have to go back and check. But it was a fantastic story, just a really feel-good moment, and a reminder of like I got to go out and cover that race in person, and I love to get out and like meet people, talk to people, experience things through this job. So that was just another reminder of why I love that so much. And then you saw the photo of these two here as well, blindfolded in the parking lot. An example of all the fun we've had on this show, and just all the laughs that we continue to have. And I've just loved every minute of it.
That was pre-Bridgman's too. That was the pre-Bridgman shoot. I believe.
Was that shoot?
Yeah. And you also got married this year.
Yes.
No, how about that?
Yes, I didn't put any of the wedding photos in because I was like, well, I'm going to stay true. Photos that are actually on my camera roll.
Oh, nice. True.
Yeah. So otherwise, I had a billion wedding photos that I could have done a whole 30-minute collage of for you because I loved all the wedding photos.
That's awesome.
Good. It's been a good year.
Yours, right?
Yeah, I got to remember my photos. Oh, obviously the first one, me becoming an uncle. This was at the hospital the day after little Bridget was born. I mean, we just celebrated Christmas together, and what a special opportunity it is to be an uncle. And it just it reminds you how much you love your family, and my sister too. There was me with my new Subaru earlier on, me and the Subi, just attacking the new whip, attacking the world. I took a huge road trip out west in between jobs earlier this year, so I went through North Dakota and Montana and Wyoming, through South Dakota to Mount Rushmore, so that was an absolutely wonderful time in the new car.
Oh yeah!
So that was a blast. What else did I do? I went golfing a ton. Fun fact, I looked back on my phone this morning to see just exactly how much golf I've played over the past year. It was at least 972 holes of golf, which adds up to about 54 full rounds.
How do you know that?
Because you keep stats on your phone to see like how well you're shooting. Oh. So I was typing it into my calculator to see exactly how much I played. So 54. Is
there like a golf app?
Yeah. Oh. So you what did I get on this hole? Oh. Am I still garbage at this game? That type of thing. So
did you improve this year?
I improved this year compared to last year, but I was so bad the year before. So I mean, you can only improve so much.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But what else? I entered Canada for the first time as an adult this year.
What?
It was on a really hot day during the summer, so my apartment didn't have AC, so I spent the day going up. And the border patrol really questioned what I was doing, just going for the day. I was like, my AC is out. I'm hanging out in my car.
Go to Canada.
Yeah. And I also took a trip to Wichita, which is a great city, and then Omaha, Nebraska with some friends too. So it's been a very good year.
That's
like I said before, life's tough, but it depends how we attack it, and we're glad that you're here to enjoy it with us.
Yep. Yeah. Amen to that. It's been a fantastic year.
I couldn't help but notice too the photo of the three of us anchoring the noon show together shortly after you got back here.
That was my first newscast back with you guys. So
cool.
A wonderful time. Well, hey, coming up here on Northern Life, the border battle is set for Sunday. We're making our picks. Welcome back, everybody. I don't think you could ask for a crazier set of circumstances for Sunday night's matchup between the Packers and Vikings. With both teams with a record of 7-8, they're vying for a playoff spot. And according to Next Gen Stats, the Vikings have a 31% chance of making the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Pack have a 25% chance. The Packers and Vikings have also split their last 4 meetings. And earlier this year, this was the game and the matchup where Kirk Cousins went down.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Season-ending injury.
Shoot.
And how about, guess what, guys?
What?
Briggs has surged ahead.
I have?
Our picks, taking a bigger lead in our standings. And I think, Briggs, if you get 2, or if you win this week, you at least tie for the win, because I think there's this week and then next weekend are the final 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think if you win this week, then we can only tie with you. So let's see what we're picking this week. I believe. Oh, there we go. I'm picking the Vikings. and so is Briggs, and Hunter is going with the Packers.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Briggs, how do you feel with the 3-game lead or 2-game lead?
I feel like my record's not like even that good that I should really be bragging about it, because like 16-13, I think I saw it was. It's just like not that impressive.
That's how bad we've all been.
I'm winning, yeah.
Yeah, we've all been terrible.
Better than
exactly.
Yeah, I am hoping for a Vikings win this weekend. I think that would be fun. I'd love to see him make a little bit of a playoff run anyway.
Yeah, I wanted to wish pick, but I definitely went with the Packers because I don't know. I've lost faith in the Vikings. It happened a couple games ago. It's unfortunate. I love the Vikings.
We just learned the new quarterback starting too. They're Jaron Hall, the rookie, is going to be starting for the Vikings.
They're going Jaron Hall?
Jaron Hall.
Okay,
so it really could be something watching that game unfold.
Yep.
Would this be his first game since he had this concussion?
Since the concussion,
wow.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. CJ made his father proud during his pick this week. That's because he's from Wisconsin. This week, however, Harry has upset his own mother, me, with his selection. Both boys, I was going to do a best 2 of 3 scenario, but both the boys picked the Packers.
Aww.
I know, despite my attempts to draw them toward the Vikings with all the memorabilia over there.
You should have put more treats on the Vikings side.
I should have.
Because said, I want those instead of the other one. But even Harry just goes against his own namesake.
Yes, right, Harrison Smith. Yeah, I even have the Minneapolis Miracle towel over there.
Oh my gosh.
That's a pretty cool item. And then Harry, just goes for the plain old Packer jersey, so they might know something we don't.
Harry, you've changed. If you're watching at home, you've changed since we started this show.
Dang it.
And since we only have 2 more weekends to go, we have to start thinking about what the winner of our pick should be receiving after beating everybody else. Right now, it's
Do I
Briggs.
get to weigh in?
Yeah,
I think you do.
We would love for our viewers to weigh in too. But Briggs, if you're going to be the winner, what would you like to receive?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. You put me on the spot here. Maybe like a pizza. What about a pizza party?
Pizza would be great.
Pizza party would be fun.
For myself only.
You're just sitting at your desk with a big pizza. Yeah.
Forcing us to watch.
Sitting at her desk eating a big pizza.
And then, too, we have to think about, it's most likely going to be me for right now, what the loser would be needing to do. You were talking about, was it your brother or your sister that they had a fantasy group that made the person do an ACT test?
Yeah, that was my sister's friends.
Gotcha.
They had to take the ACT. I know, wearing their letter jacket and everything.
That would be a nightmare.
I know. They're all in like their mid-20s, so beyond college years.
Yep. Fortunately, I don't have a letter jacket, but I'd be willing to take an ACT if that's needed.
You can borrow my East High School letter jacket.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I still have it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Pretty rockin'. Do you have a Two Harbors one, Hunter?
That's somewhere, but I never got one actually.
Oh, shoot.
I could wear my dad's from Coon Rapids. Maybe.
Cool.
How about that?
There we go.
There you go. Much more after the break.
Welcome back. Coming up next week, we wanted to let you know that we will have a show on Monday for New Year's Day. So we're not off on Monday. We got our own show there. So check that out. Be sure to join us as we kick off 2024 together. It's been a fun end of 2023. So hopefully we make it through 2024 as well. Let's go.
I hope so.
Not canceled yet. Come on.
Hit the ground running into the new year.
Exactly.
Also on Monday, we're going to be heading over to Love Creamery to figure out how they make their delicious ice cream as we help them decorate a few ice cream pies.
Oh, those were so good.
They really were. And just watching this video is making my mouth water. It's like right after this, I'm going to need to run down the street into their Canal Park location because that's some good stuff.
Seriously, not a bad idea.
Salted caramel is crazy. Hey, and then coming up on Tuesday, Briggs and I get blindfolded by Hunter, and let's just say we have to remember the rules of the road. So it was certainly a fun shoot, and we tested each other, and you'll have to wait and see exactly what's going down on Tuesday.
It was fantastic. I mean, everyone, I thought we all did pretty darn good, but we're just going to have to see what our instructor says here. So
yeah, he might think otherwise.
Yes.
True results.
Yep, unfortunately.
Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us this week. We're going to see you again next year. Nice. Wishing you all a wonderful and safe end to 2023.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Light.